Hey everybody, what's happening? Justin and Shawna are back again for another weekly report to kind of see what's going on in Shawna's world. We just did some picks and we've definitely seen some changes and pretty exciting news. We're getting into some new jeans or some old jeans.
Getting into my oldest fat girl jeans. Yep. We're getting there.
We're getting there. So we're into a new pair of jeans.
It's
so
jeans. We're calling it. We're in jeans.
Nice. We're in jeans, and we were just talking about this. It's been basically a month, right?
Yeah.
Ish. So that's pretty cool. 1 month into a pair of jeans that didn't fit before.
Well, and I hate jeans, period. So I rarely wear them. And when I was at my smallest, 2 years ago, I threw out any bigger clothes that I had. So I literally, once I gained a little weight, I had no jeans. I had not a lot of clothes.
Right, so over the next couple months, we're going to get some free shopping in your closet.
I know. I look at it every day and I'm like, okay, we're getting there.
Very cool. So what's happened this week? What should we talk about this week? Other than obviously we're making some progress, so that's good. What's been fun? What's been good? What's been hard? Other than the freezing cold and no kids in school.
I got a massive head cold, but it didn't stop me from getting here, and that's a good thing because I feel like it helped me get over it quicker.
And that would traditionally probably be a pretty good excuse not to come in.
Yeah, that and the freezing cold and kids not in school.
It's been one of those weeks. It's been crazy, as you all who are here in Minnesota know. The weather's been crazy. There's a lot of reasons not to show. We were just talking about today that tomorrow will be 5 in a row for you this week.
Yeah,
right?
5 workouts. I like 5 workouts. That seems to be my happy spot.
Cool.
I feel like I'm getting, not that I need fast results, but it's nice to be able to see what you're working for.
Yeah,
and when
absolutely.
you get in here and you just knock it out, you get to see the product of your labor a little faster.
Cool. All right, detox. How's it going? I mean, we obviously, and it could be, is the head cold? Maybe your body releasing some stuff from the detox. Maybe not. We can't scientifically say for sure, but it could be.
Yeah.
But how about just in terms of getting it in? The treats. Or I should say the want to be cheating, or is that even gone?
Yeah. Well, I like to find my little paleo treats because then I'm feeling like, oh, it's not as bad, but I've fallen off a couple of times, and the next morning I just start fresh green tea, and I'm still eating it. Even if you fall off and you don't go too far off, I'm still eating better than I was.
Right.
I mean, I'm still eating heads and shoulders better than what I was eating. So
and I think that's a key point, because how many people screw up their diet and then just say F it.
Yeah.
And they just go off the rails.
Right.
Where you can say, hey, you know what, maybe I had a paleo treat, even though it's not detox friendly.
Right.
It wasn't like you went out and had a cake.
Right, I didn't eat a cake.
Right.
And for me, that's big, because my favorite indulgence, and if I'm sad or if I need something to pick me up, it's like cake. Yeah. Cake and treats with coffee.
Yeah. Well, the good news is we've got tons of, they're not necessarily detox legal, but they're good, healthy nutrition legal.
Better.
Janelle, actually, we're talking about this. Her birthday's coming up, and she's got these pumpkin-based, she loves pumpkin-based cupcakes. So and we have all those kinds of recipes. There's millions of them. Now you got to be careful that you don't go off the deep end. Some people are like, hey, I'm paleo, but all they do is eat paleo treats. They don't ever eat protein or vegetables. They just eat lots of paleo treats. But those are there. Okay, so you got a busy weekend coming up.
Yeah. I sell little girl clothes, and our launch is on Saturday. So luckily, I got the cold last week, and I'm getting over it. After tomorrow, I'll have 5 good workouts in.
So what's the plan of attack going in? So you've got this big, obviously, launch. It's obviously the new spring line, right? So this is a big deal for your business.
Yeah.
So, we don't want to go off the rail. So what do you got in place?
Well, I generally put out a lot of fun treat type things, and I'm trying to figure out a way to still make it fun and still really cute for the little kids, without having 4 tons of sugar in my house.
Awesome.
Because if I buy it, I will eat it. If it's in my house, I will eat it. As if I have no choice.
That's a general rule of thumb. If it's in your house, don't think, oh, it's in the back of the cabinet. if it's
You'll
there,
find
it's
it.
eventually going to get
10
eaten.
o'clock at night,
Yeah.
you will.
You'll find it.
You'll go down to the basement in the rafters and pull it out.
All right. So we've got a few, or Janelle put about a half a dozen or so Super Bowl recipes on the blog yesterday. So those are definitely options, finger type foods that the adults and kids love. So that's an opportunity that we can use, and for you guys as well watching. If you haven't checked out that blog, make sure you do. It's right on our website.
All of those detox recipes, I'm like in love with all of it.
Yeah.
And that makes it easier to eat well when
does.
things just taste so good.
It really does. It's amazing how like the taste change. I was talking to somebody in the detox, and she was just, she's new. It's her first time, and she was talking about how, she was looking for a little more flavor, a little more taste. And the problem is most of us, if we're not eating this way normally, you become so desensitized to flavor because we are so used to artificial flavors, chemical flavors, sugar flavors, salt, all that stuff. And when you taste real food, you don't taste it. But interestingly enough is, like you just said, because you've done this for a while now and you've done it before, like these foods are delicious because you can taste the food.
Yeah.
We were just talking about my breakfast hash this morning.
Well, that sausage, what is it? Rutabaga.
The rutabaga hash.
Sausage hash is
so
like
good.
Divine. I want to eat it at every meal. And plus, it's ready. You double the recipe, and you end up with a ton of it, and then you don't have an excuse in the morning that you don't have anything to eat. And that's my biggest downfall, is if I don't have leftovers, my morning breakfast, it becomes a chore, and then I don't want to do it.
So has that been a new strategy, is kind of like overcooking?
I cook enough so I'll have at least 4 meals, maybe 6.
Okay.
And if it's a good freezer type thing, then I toss some in the freezer. See, I'm a household of about 2.5 because I have one child who doesn't eat anything but peanut butter. And my other child will eat, but she's 8, so she's not an adult.
Right.
So when I make food, I end up eating it for 4 days, and
That's
I have to make something I'm going to like if I have to eat it for 4 days.
Good. Glad we have those recipes for you. Yeah. So there you have it. Lots of choices, lots of different recipes that we've got available for you. But I just thought it was interesting. We're catching up here. It's about a month, and physically we're starting to see changes in the pictures, in the measurements, in the genes. But it hasn't been perfect, and I think that's part of the point of all of this. Is it's never going to be perfect, but I think the thing that you've shown is you can make a mistake and get right back on.
Right.
Same day.
And not quit.
Not wait till Monday. Literally saying, hey, I made a mistake now, and 2 seconds later, I'm going to fix it.
Yeah.
So.
My biggest thing is quitting. Is just feeling like this is just too much, eating food and cooking food and having kids at home for 2 days when they can't play outside. And you want to quit. You want to go and get a huge cup of coffee and a big bag of donuts. At least that's my happy place. And I'm like, no, we're going to get through this.
Instead, you came and you worked out.
Instead, I came and worked out. And I feel great.
Cool.
So.
Awesome. So there you go. Real life, real fun. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.